Hello, my dear friend. So the question given is k largest element in an array. Okay. So question what will be given? An array will be given to us. Suppose this is the array given to us, and they have asked us to print three largest element. Okay. So what are the largest element in the array? 50, 30, and 23. So we need to print 50, 30, and 23. But what is given? That elements in the array can be in any order. Okay, it is not necessary that we should print in the decreasing order like this. We can print like this also, 20, 50, and 30. Means order can be any, 23, then 30, then 50. Okay, we just need to print top three largest element. Order doesn't matter. Okay, we just have to write a program which can efficiently print the three top largest element. Okay, so first thing what click in my mind is that array is given. What is the array given to us? Array is given like this: 1, 23, 12, 9, 32, and 50. So one thing that click in my mind is first sort the array and then print last three element. Or if you sort in the decreasing order, then we can print top three elements. So if we sort in decreasing order, what will be the order? 50, 30, 23, 12, 9, 2, 1. Okay, if we sort this array like this, then we need to print this. So for sorting we can use bubble sort, insertion sort. Okay, so they are generally using the time complexity order of n square. Suppose if interviewer asks you, you need to optimize this solution, so you can go for the merge sorting. Okay, so in merge sorting, what is the time complexity? It is going to use n log n. This is the time complexity. It is going to be reduced to n log n. Okay, so first of all I am going to write the Python syntax for this sorting method. So let's say m1. Okay, and this is Python syntax for sorting. So I'm going to write def, let the function name is k largest, which is going to take an array and how many largest element are required. Okay, so in Python there is a inbuilt function array dot sort. Suppose if we are getting an array, so we are going to use array dot sort. And if you are going to sort, use this function, so what it will do, it will sort in the ascending order. But as we know, we want the sorting in the descending order. So for the descending order, what we are going to do, we are going to invoke a function that reverse equals to true. So what this function will do, it will sort the array in the reverse order. Okay, reverse spelling is wrong, reverse, reverse equals to true. Now what I told you, we need to print top three elements. So if the sorting is done, so we can use a for loop to print top three element, right? So for I in range of k, okay, what I need to do, I need to print the element array of I. Suppose if you print like this, so what it will do, it will print the top elements in the descending order. Okay, how it is going to print the element? It is going to print the element like this: 50, 30, and 23. But as we know that we want them all in a single line, so we are not going to write this statement. What we are going to do, we are going to write like this. We are going to say end is equal to space. It means at the end, instead of giving new line, give a space. So this program will help us to print the elements in the decreasing order, and the top three elements are going to be printed. So what is the complexity? It is n log of n. So this is the time complexity that we are going to use here. Suppose if we want to reduce further this time complexity, so what method we can use? So I told you, whenever we see the min or max element, so what we can do, we can use the concept of heap. So what is the basic requirement of heap concept? So either they are going to ask minimum or maximum. Okay, min or max. Okay, and k is also given. So k largest element, k smallest element. Okay, largest. So these are the pre-requirements for heap. So if they ask you k largest, k smallest, k minimum, k maximum element, then we can use the concept of heap. It means here we can use the concept of heap. Now they have asked us k largest, so I will recommend you to go for min heap. Okay, so what min heap does is, min heap have the smallest element at the top. Just remember this, smallest element at the top. Min heap have smallest element at top, right? So if largest is given, we are going to use min heap. Suppose if smallest was given, so what we were going to use at that time, we are going to use max heap. And if interviewer ask you what is the max heap, so max heap will do sorting such that maximum element will be at the top. Okay, maximum element will be at top. So you should be clear with words. So for if it is asking k smallest element, you use the concept of max heap, and in max heap the maximum element is the top, means maximum element is at top. So this is the concept. So now let us go through it. Suppose we write the function def k largest, and it is going to take the same things. First of all, array k. Okay, these are the two things it is going to take, and we also need the size. So size will be equals to length of array. This we can calculate. Now to use the heap function in Python, we need to import this. So what we are going to use, we are going to import heap q. Okay, but I am going to use abbreviation as HQ, because writing heap q will be a hectic task for me, because it is a big word. So instead of heap q, I am going to use HQ. Okay, so whenever I want to use heap q, I am going to use it as HQ, right? So what happen in heap is, first of all, we are going to create one list. Okay, in that list, what I am going to do, I am going to insert first of all k elements. Suppose here they ask us 3 elements, so what I will do, I will insert the 3 elements. Okay, so suppose an array is given to us. Array is given to us which contain 11, 2, 3, 5, and k value is 2. Okay, so what I will do, first of all, I will make a min heap, and I will insert 2 elements here, 11 and 2. Okay, now what I will do, I will use the function min heap. Okay, min heap. So what min heap function will do, it will heapify the heap. So it is going to do sort the elements like this, 2 and 11. Suppose here if value is 3, so here we have suppose 3 elements. So what it will do, it will just take the minimum element at the top. Okay, it will be sort like this. Perfect, I think you got it. What min heap will do, it will bring the minimum element at the top. So first of all, what I am going to do, I am going to make a min heap and insert the k elements in the heap. So insertion is done, then I am going to call a min heap function. Then what it will do, it will bring the minimum element at the top. For the rest of the element, I don't know what is the order. It can come in 3 and 11, or it can also come in 11 and 3 order. But min heap function will bring the minimum element at the top, and that is what we are going to require. Okay, so once 3 elements are inserted, now what we have to do, suppose here we have another 1 element. So now we need to check from these two, are we having any maximum element in the last 2 or not. So for that, what we are going to do, we are going to check. Suppose if here it is 5 and here it is 2. Okay, so if 2 is here 2, 5 is greater than 2, right? So what we are going to do, we want maximum element, so we need to remove this 2. So what we are going to do, we are going to copy this last element to the first. So what it will do, it will become like this, 3, 11, 3. What I have done, to remove the first element, I have copied the last element to the first. Now I can delete this last element, right? So we have again 3 and 11 in our list. Now insert this 5. If we insert this 5, it will be 3, 11 and 5. Then again we are going to use min heap function, so min heap will bring 3 in the front. Now again we will check, is 6 greater? Yes, 6 is greater than 3. So what you can do, you can copy the last element in the first. Last element was 5. Now delete the last element, so this is deleted. Now insert the last element 6. Now again use the function heapify. So if you are going to see the list it ended, so we can get the top 3 elements. So if you are going to see here, the top 3 elements were 11, 5 and 6 only. But as I told you, we don't require the order, so we can go by this. Okay, now I will tell you how to write the code for this. So first of all, we have got the size. Now I told you we are going to create a heap. Okay, so it will be like this: min heap, this is a list or array. Now I told you we are going to insert k elements in the this min heap. So for I in range of k, what I am going to do, I am going to use min heap dot append, and I am going to insert top elements, top k elements, array of I. So it is going to do like this. Okay, so here let me change pen color so it will differentiate the question. Perfect. So this is done. We have inserted the 3 element. First of all this. Now what I told you, we need to use the function heapify and sort this. So heapify function is in heap queue. So what I am going to do, heap queue dot, I am going to use a function heapify, and what I am passing the array min heap. So what it will bring, it will bring the minimum element, okay, at the top. Now I told you we want a for loop for the rest of the element. So for I in range of k to size, now what I do, if top element is smaller, okay, if min heap of 0 is greater than the element of array of I. Okay, suppose this is the situation. Min heap element, suppose this is 11 and here it is 5. So 11 is greater than 5. So we want largest element. So do you require to add 5 in the heap? No, we don't require. Okay, so if top element is greater than the 5, okay, so after using heapify function we are checking, right? Suppose if this is after using heapify function, we are going to get like this, 2, 11 and 3. Now if the top element, suppose if we want to insert 1, so 2 is greater than 1, so will 1 will be the maximum of the all? No, because in min heap we have first element as the maximum, so it is the smallest element of this array. Okay, so if it is greater than 0, so we don't want to do anything, we just want to continue. Okay, else if it is smaller, then I told you the method. What we need to do, first we need to copy the last element in the first. So we are going to do, we are going to do like this: min heap of 0 equals to min heap of -1. So what -1 will do, it will copy the last element, then we need to pop out the last element. So min heap dot pop, so it will pop out the last element. Then what we need to do, we need to insert one more element in the array, min heap array. So we are going to insert one more element in the array. Now what we are going to do, we are going to call heapify function again, so that we can get the minimum element in the top. So it will be hq dot heapify, and we are going to pass min heap. So what it will do, it will again bring the minimum element at the top. So this is the function that we have done. Once this for loop ends, so what we need to do, we need to print this min heap list. So again for I in min heap, okay, what I am going to do, I am going to print I, and I told you we want all in the same line, so I am going to use this end function. So this is the code. So again I am going to explain you. First of all, we have written what are the things that are required, then we calculate the size, then a min heap, then we have used the for loop for k elements and we directly inserted them, then we use the heapify function, so such that we can get the minimum element at the top. Now for the rest of the element we have applied the condition that if the top element is greater than the element in the array, we don't want to do anything. Else min heap, what it will do, it will copy the last element at the first, then remove the last element, then again insert a element, then use the heapify function. Like this continue the process until we are reaching at the end of the array. Once it is done, we are going to use the print statement to print the min heap. I hope this question is clear to you. If I have done any mistake, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. I am attaching the PDF of this solution also, and I am attaching the link of question in the description box. And question and solution both are there in the question, and this PDF is also there in the question. I hope you got it. Thank you.